The year is 13,000 BC. Your day consists of gathering fruit, insects, and plants. It also consists of hunting. We were always on the move. Back then, we were a part of nature. The way we lived would change forever as man strived to control the land around him. First, we created tools to shape the world around us and abstract how we interact with it. With paintings, sculptures, and decorative clothing, this way of thinking manifested itself in the material world. We weren't made just to break and cut, but also to create. We created relationships with animals, from befriending wild dogs to herding cattle. As we tamed fire, these transformations took on a larger scale. To deal with difficult terrain, we'd set the land ablaze until it was more suited for us, but we would soon come across a foe unlike any we'd faced before. You see, at some point, we started trying to grow our own food. This would be known as the first agricultural revolution. Wheat wasn't the only plant we grew, but it was certainly the most common and most successful crop. In our final attempt to control nature, it would in fact take control of us. From sunrise to sunset, we tended to wheat. Because of this, we were unable to continue our nomadic way of life. Instead, we built villages and became sedentary farmers. Fields had to be plowed, water had to be carried from rivers, and crops had to be defended from pests. This manual labor resulted in the occurrence of displaced discs, hernias, and arthritis. Sedentary life led to a population boom, creating more mouths to feed and more complex social environments. Wheat may have increased homicide rates, as our new land and possessions were a target for neighboring tribes, and something we were willing to kill and die for. At least we always had food, right? Not really. Be it insects, weather, or just improper care. Crops die, and villages of people who are relying on a single food source are soon left with nothing to eat. This is likely the reason why these farmers were smaller compared to their forager ancestors, who would just find another food source if one wasn't there. The new diet wasn't even good for us. Mostly eating cereals wasn't very nutritious, plus it came with tooth decay and it was difficult to digest. In our new homes, we quickly found that we were the ones that were domesticated. Our way of life, a mere echo of our need to control. Wasn't life better when we were monkeys?